Hi and welcome to 365mag.com. My name's Alex Thompson and we're here with Break New Soul Recordings. Here we've got Gregor Tresher and the rest of the crew who are going to tell us a bit about what they've been up to. So, can you tell us how the label started, the inspiration behind it, and just, what it's all about?
You want me to hold that?
If you like.
Okay. So, I started the label, I don't know, like 4 years ago, I think, and was it 4 years? 2009, well, 3.5, yeah. And I started it to release my album back then, which was The Livewire, because I wanted to have full artistic, I wanted to decide everything about my music, how it's gonna come out, and the artwork and everything. And you need a label for that, of course. So that's why I started it, and that was only for me at the beginning, but then I got, great demos, great music from people, and those 3 years sitting here as well. And so it developed into kind of a label for many artists now, and we're a nice big family, and they're gonna tell you about it as well.
So, Marco, would you like to tell us a bit about working with Gregor and how it's been, and just what you've also been up to?
Actually, I had 3 releases on Break New Soil. The first one came in 2010. At the beginning, or maybe in the middle, with my first Malaysian Muar EP. I suddenly was very happy to have a release on Break New Soil, because I think this label is perfect for me. I can do what I feel like to do with this label. So, and Gregor and Karot are so fantastic guys, and I'm very happy to work with them. The other release came in 2011. Maybe. It was in the summer. It was for me and Dutch's Adventure, which was really cool, I think, for me, and I guess for other people. And the last one was just at the beginning of 2012, last year. This year, with my track Seaweed Deep and Slick and Sliced with a good featuring. So I'm very happy to work with them, because as I told you right now, so they are so good, and I think Break New Soil is perfect for me. I can do everything I like to do, because now some labels try to be close with what the music what the music try to follow in this period. But I think Break New Soil follows just the quality of music. That's what I think.
So that's great. You're feeling right at home with the label. You're fitting in. Your tracks are selling. That's fantastic. Would you like to introduce yourself, tell the world a bit about yourself, and tell us your experience with the label so far?
My experience started in the December of 2009. I was the first one that released my EP with Luca, and was a Dance for Destroyer. Now I'm already on the 6th release on the label, and for me it's a good platform where I can show my music all around the world, and the last one that was so good was the Leave the Valley track last year in the summer. Was appear also on the on a compilation Sea of Love Festival in Germany. It was really good. I'm really happy to work with Gregor and Karot. He's such a good guys, and they was the first person that trust in us, and is really important in this scene.
Great. So as well, you're feeling right at home. You're really happy with the label, and seems like all's going well. Fantastic. So, your turn. Would you like to tell us a bit about yourself and how your experience so far with the label has been?
My first release I made with Romano in 2009, and with the track Love You. It was a very big bomb dance floor, and now I made 5 releases on Break New Soil, some with Romano and some only myself, and so this label is I liked much, not only for the music, but for the family, for the crew, for the team with Gregor, Peter, Romano, Marco, yeah, it's family.
Yeah, it really seems like it from the moment we all met. You know, you guys seem really close, like a group of brothers, a really tight family. That's fantastic. How have you managed to get your label so tight, and how do you keep everyone together?
Well, I mean, it just happened, you know. Maybe it's because of the music. Maybe we're just connected through that. I don't know. It's yeah, it's just something that happens, and naturally, hopefully. And if it does, it's a nice thing, you know.
Do you tend to like meet up often? Do you have regular meetings throughout the month? Do you get everyone together and go out and have dinners and things? What's, you know, because there has to be something that's tying everybody together.
Well, I mean, we are all DJs and we all play at nightclubs, so obviously we do nights. We play at nightclubs together. We do Break New Soul nights all over Europe, and well, we see each other there, of course, and yeah, we're traveling together. We at dinners. We all like good food, and those guys are Italian, so they know a bit about food, and yeah, that's the connection as well. Yeah, we see each other. Yes, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, that's why there's so much Italians on the label, because I love Italian food, actually.
So the secret behind the label is Italians with good food. Yeah. Talking about breaking new soil, can you tell us about your plans at ADE and your sold-out party tonight?
Yes. Yeah, we're very happy with the party tonight. We are doing our night at the Hotel Arena, presented by Loveland, by our friends from Loveland. Yeah, we're sold out. That's a big thing for us. We did Studio 80 the last 2 years, which were amazing parties. That's one of our favorite clubs. Well, if not the favorite club in Europe for us, with friends with the staff, and it's just, yeah, it's a perfect place. But this year we try to go a bit bigger, and yeah, did Hotel Arena, sold it out. So we're all super excited for tonight, and yeah, it's gonna be amazing.
Will you be releasing some new tracks and things, like anything being showed, premiered tonight?
Well, you always play new music from yourself, of course. Try stuff you do in the studio, and yeah, I always play. I also, when I get demos, I play them out. Well, if I like them, I play them out, see how they work, and of course, there's going to be new music played tonight. That's for sure.
Talking about the demos, how does your label work? How many demos do you receive, and how do you go about judging them?
Demos, nowadays it's really hard because you get so much. It's incredible. So I can't listen to everything I get. It's just too much. I would say it's, I don't know, maybe 200 tracks a week, something like that. And I can only listen to the music from the people I actually know, and I know the music has quality. Because what people do nowadays, and I hate this, is that they just send like their music to every label out there, you know. So when you get a mail and you see that there are like 100 labels addressed, I don't listen to it, because I think it's disrespectful to your own music. You know, you need to have some. If you like your own music, and if you want to, you think about where you want to put it out, and you send it to one or maybe two labels, but you don't just send it to anyone. And so I don't listen to that stuff. So if I get music from the family, or from everyone that has a release, I of course listen to it. And if I get music from people I like, or I know, I listen to it, of course. And then I listen to, if demos are sent nicely in a nice way with maybe a personal, you know, email, and you can actually tell that the guy thought something about sending it to you, then I listen to it as well, of course.
Thank you. So that's a really great insight for producers out there, you know. Make a personal email, send it, and don't just be one of the millions.
Yeah, of course.
Do you guys have any other tips for, you know, upcoming producers? How can, you know, they get ahead of all the other hundreds and thousands of producers out there? Like, how have you guys got here?
Yeah. So actually, for me, I think that it's not, as Gregor said, is not a good way to manage your work like this, because even if you send tracks to labels, you know, if you care of what you did, if you care, you don't have to send to everyone. Yeah, because that's the image of your work, and the owner of the label know this, and of course he doesn't listen to it. I think I never done it. When I started to make music, I've always been a little bit private with myself, maybe too much. But that's what I suggest to the guys, to the new producer, to don't do this. Try your music, play your music. Someone will listen to it. Someone will take it. That's the way, I think.
Sure, it's the best way, because it's not too fun when the owner of the lab receives the mail and look on the address, too many mails. Yeah, it's not good. It's not good. When you make music, if you do a write music, send to your favorite label that you think the sound is good and the quality is good. They replay. Yeah, they take for sure. Yeah.
I mean, what you also should do, you don't send out like 20 tracks, you know. Yeah. Some people just, you can tell they send like every single track they finish in the studio, they send it out. Not every single track is good. Not from any, like everyone has that. If you do one track, you do 10 others that are not as good. And you, as a producer, you need to find out when you have really a good track. I think that's one of the most important parts about making music. Actually realizing what's good and what's not, and be honest to yourself. And then send out the good ones, one of them, to 2 labels, and then eventually it will work out.
So, in your opinion, what would be like the perfect package to receive as a label owner? You know, what would you want to receive from an artist?
Well, a great track, of course. Yeah,
intense. Yeah, of course. But I mean,
dedicated approach to, like, you know, a nice email, like a little like an email where you maybe tell you something about yourself and why you sent it to me. You know, I mean, do you know the label? It's also funny. You get demos from people that are something completely different. You know, the music, I mean, I'm not really bound to a certain style at the label, what the guys said as well. We don't do only house or only techno, or, you know, we just do music we like, and that's but in the end we still do, like, it's techno house, something like that. And if you send, then I don't know, I get the weirdest tracks, really. Like, I mean, you actually think about, does this guy actually know the label? Did he listen to any release we did? Because, you know, the music he sends doesn't make any sense, you know. I mean, there's no sense sending me a progressive trance track. I'm not saying it's just different music, you know, and it doesn't make any sense.
Would you prefer, like, a producer to send you more than one? Would you not prefer to have like 3 tracks from him and maybe like his bio and, you know, just like a nice package? That's what I mean by the package. What would you want from him?
Send 2 to 3 tracks. I mean,
3 tracks.
Yeah. And put the best one on first, because probably the label's only going to listen to the first one. If he likes the first one, going to listen to the others. But you don't send the first one as an intro track, you know. Someone sends you a demo and the first track is like a pad sound for 5 minutes.
That's absolutely true. I've always done it. Every time I send the emails with demos, the first one must be the eyeliner for you. Yeah, the first one, is everything. Then the second one, the third one is okay, but the first one must be the bomb. Absolutely, yeah. I've always done it. Yeah.
Yeah, also, like, be creative about, you know, when in times where you send demos on DAT tapes or on CDs, people came up with all crazy kinds of stuff, you know, like LED lights in the CD case, so it blinks out of the demo pile, you know, stuff like that. So, but that's a nice idea, you know. Be creative about what you do, and how will you get the attention of the guy listening to it? You know, send the bomb track on the first, and be creative. That's what it's about.
So a nice package, LED lights in the CD case and a good bio, and you've got a good package. So here's a more general question for you all. Do you think it's possible in today's industry to get to where you guys are without producing as just being a skillful DJ, or are those times past?
I think nowadays is a little bit different than in the past. Yeah, maybe. I'm not sure to give the right answer about this. I mean, I'm sure only that if you do good music, you can go away, you can go on. I'm sure of this. Otherwise, I really don't know nowadays. Maybe someone else knows. Maybe someone, because we're new producers, new guys. So nowadays is different because there are a lot of DJs, a lot of competition. Everyone makes music, and it's even so easy to make music nowadays. So easy. So I think the quality will bring you on. I think this.
Thank you.
But I think it's different because there are too many good producer, but not good DJ. And if you do a good music, and when the club book you and the club and play shit music, the people, the promoter don't book you again, and it's not enough to to do a good music, not to know to do a good DJ set. You must have a good management behind you. A lot of things, many things. Good combination of too many things, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, also, I mean, nowadays the producers, well, if you're a good producer, you're not necessarily a good DJ. I mean, it's two completely different things. But nowadays, with the music industry, where there's no money with selling music anymore, or not very much, people need to play in nightclubs to make a living out of it, and that's why every producer who's not even a DJ needs to play at nightclubs, and that's it's a difficult story.
What are the future plans for the label? What's going on there?
I try to not plan too far in the future, you know, because you can't, if you sign records now that you want to bring out in half a year, it doesn't make any sense, because this music is so quick, and techno and electronic music is always about new stuff, and yeah, it's always got to be on like, yeah, modern, and so I don't plan too much in the future. I'm sure everyone here will do releases on the label again, and the only one coming up right now is one of mine again. I realized I didn't do a release in the last 2 years on my own label. So yeah, the idea came up that I have to do something now. So the next one's gonna be one of mine. And after that, I have something from Bart Skills here from Amsterdam. That's probably gonna be out in December. That's about it right now, and then we'll see where it goes.
Well, thank you guys so much. I really enjoyed this, so thank you very much. I know Marco's got some music to show us, so we'll check that out now. So, bye guys, and thank you very much for being here. Bye.